Thinking about moving to Franklin, Tennessee? Well, in this video, we're going to talk all about the Westhaven neighborhood and what makes it so special. Why do so many people choose to make it their home? It all starts right now. Hey, if this is your first time to our channel, I want to say thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe and follow along with us as we tour neighborhoods of Nashville and Middle Tennessee. Where to Live Nashville is dedicated to showing people what it's like to live in the Middle Tennessee area. So come check it out the videos with us. We have lots of different neighborhoods featured here, so we'd love for you to check them out. My name is Clay with the Kelton Group. The team and I, we get contacted almost daily from people just like you, and you about moving to Nashville, and we love it. We're a real estate team, and so we help people buy and sell homes all the time. And so you can call us, text us, email us your questions about different areas. We'd love to talk to you. And remember, our desire is no matter if you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, we want to help you connect all the dots so you can make the right move. With that, let's get into the video. Westhaven, Westhaven, Westhaven. It's like anytime somebody's relocating to our area, I'm like, you at least have to go visit Westhaven. You got to know it's there. You don't want to be surprised that you missed it because it is a unicorn. It's like its own little city, but it's a neighborhood. And by own little city, I mean it has, amenities like it's got a lake at the front here with like canoes, and you have multiple restaurants, you have hair salon, you have dentist, you have an insurance company, you have its own grocery store, and it has a golf course, massive clubhouse with pool. It's just a really special place, and it's really well done. So Southern Land is the developer, and they're probably one of my favorite developers because they put a premium on the living experience. And by that, I mean, look, you've got islands on some of these roads here with mature trees. It's just very well thought out, sidewalks on all the streets, underground utilities, massive amount of landscaping budget. And so I think that all comes through and just creates an environment that not many developers are willing to spend the time, energy, and money to create. And because of that, it has done extremely well as a community and the home values. And it's kind of like you look at Westhaven, there's not much else like it. Maybe a Berry Farms is in the conversation. It's just not the same scale as Westhaven. So we'll give you a kind of a sample of, look at these streets. This is just, you feel like you're in a historic area because it mimics a lot of the traits of a historic town. The way the grid pattern's set up for streets, your common areas are just absolutely gorgeous. And you're seeing it right now, still a lot of foliage. But man, it's just a well-done community. So we'll get a few clips. So I actually sold this house, this white house right here on the corner. I sold that house years ago. You have and the other cool thing about Westhaven is that you have a lot of rear-loaded, you have alleys behind most of the streets, and so you have a lot of rear-loaded parking areas and garages. So you don't see necessarily cars out in front of every single house in an offensive manner. Because they're rear-loaded, it just allows the beauty of the streetscape and the facade of the homes to show through when you're driving around. Little playgrounds spread throughout the community. And so we're on the approach here to the clubhouse. This thing is a sight to behold in itself. Workout facilities. They have all these different clubs for homeowners and different groups, watch parties for different shows and movies and events, and just a lot of ways to connect with other residents. And one of the other things that has been exploding is the pickleball scene. A friend of mine who lives in Westhaven, I think she said there's like between 300 and 400 people that play pickleball now in Westhaven. So you can see there's a few people out there right now. They've basically converted some tennis courts to pickleball, and I think they're building more. Another thing you'll see is golf carts. It's a golf cart community, so you'll see people driving around in the golf carts, you know, heading to the grocery store or taking the kids to the elementary school that's in the neighborhood, Perry Creek Elementary, inside the neighborhood, you know, and then heading by the grocery store to pick up some groceries, and then heading to lunch in the golf cart. Look at this. This is the community pool. Really, really well done. And then you have some of these boulevards are just, this Championship Boulevard, this is just a really nice drive. You know, it's a dense neighborhood, so the lots tend to be smaller. You know, you may feel like your neighbors are really pretty close to you in some of these homes. There are a few that are more estate feeling, a little more spread out, but in general, it's a high density community. And you know, everything's regulated as far as the architecture and colors of the homes. They want it to feel a certain way. And so they protect, and you have to go through the board approval to make changes and modifications, but they'll work with you. But they do want to protect, you know, everybody's values and the way things are done, they care about. To give you an idea of values, we've sold a bunch of homes in Westhaven, and it has gone up a lot in 2020, 2021, 2022, high levels of appreciation. I think the $4 million mark was cracked in 2022, I believe. You know, entry-level homes are probably right around $1 million, I would say. There are some townhome options that'll be below that, and there's some condo options that'll be probably in the 400 to 500 range. But you see a lot of homes trade between 1 and 2.5 million in Westhaven at this point. Another thing is it's got a golf course attached to it. So as you move west through the neighborhood, you'll get to the golf course. Really, really well done. So look, here's the more tennis facilities and golf course clubhouse or pools. You see all these custom golf carts. These are all people that live in Westhaven and just drive over here to play golf. Golf cart. So it's common ground out here. And again, the tree canopy alone is like incredible. You drive through here. So on the right, you'll have some attached townhome product. I sold one of those last year, and these were like around 2,000 square feet, roughly, less than $1 million. And another cool thing about Westhaven is a lot of the homes will have these garages with apartments above them. So you could have either rent it out or have a family member or have a home office, but really create some flexibility with some of these units, either for multi-generational housing or boomerang kids, or for that rental element to make it a little more affordable to live here. There's a chess park on the left here, which is kind of a cool, more common ground out there. Just absolutely beautiful. So I'd say, you know, if you're somebody who likes to have a chance to meet your neighbors, you know, this is really a front porch community, and it was designed like that on purpose to be welcoming, and to where, you know, one downside is if you go to some areas in Williamson County, you have acre lots, you may never meet your neighbors without being really intentional. But when you have sidewalks and front porches and people are walking by, makes it more conducive to quickly build community. So I think that's one benefit of living in Westhaven.